Well, it's already a major upset recorded here at the University of Cape Coast in the 2026 National Science and Maths Quiz. I bet you wouldn't want to know this particular upset that just happened a few moments ago at the School of Medical Sciences Auditorium, SMS. 3 times national champions St. Peter's just lost their seat to their regional rivals, Ofori-Penning, and that particular contest ended with St. Peter's recording 41 points as well as Ofori-Penning recording 45 points and Winnebas Secondary School recording 33 points. And I know that many people were not expecting this particular results, especially coming in and looking at what Ofori-Penning did right from the regional qualifiers. They came in as a school that lost their seed or had not been seeded for quite some time now. Since 2020, Ofori-Penning has never been a seeded school. So it was quite difficult to stick your neck out for Ofori-Penning to knock out St. Peter's. But guess what? That's what just happened here at the SMS Auditorium. But here at the CNC, another matchup is coming. Another major contest is happening involving 2 times national champions. St. Augustine's College taking on another big boys from the Ashanti region, Kumasi High School, known as Kuhis, and also Anlo SHS from the Volta region. Anlo is coming in as one of the 5 runner-up schools. You know, they posted 52 points in there. But I have my colleague here, Jacqueline and Sumaya Bua. You know, Jacqueline has been doing this with me for quite some time now. But Jackie, before we even go into the contest of the day, quickly let me acknowledge my sponsors. Then we'll look at what happened at the SMS Auditorium. I know you have some interest in that. You were eating and you said that you've lost appetite because of what happened at the SMS Auditorium. So the 2025. And when they had answered, Jackie, quick one. I want you to share your view at what's happened at SMS.
I mean, for me, I was sort of expecting St. Peter's to pull through, considering the fact that they're the first seeded school to leave the contest, because you know, we had a lot of expectation from the seeded school because they had a lot of ample time to prepare for this contest. So they coming in right now, they had a lot of advantage. I don't know if they underestimated Ofori-Penning, considering the fact that they're all in the same region. I was expecting them to pull in some weight. And these 2 schools are schools that have met each other before. But over the last few years, you and I can attest to the fact that St. Peter's hasn't been putting up its best for over the past few years. Even last year, during the quarterfinal, semi-final contest, at the end of round 5, they ended with 10 points. That was the best that they had from that time. So I was hoping that they go back to the scoreboard, they go back to the drawing board, put in different strategies and all that. But unfortunately, it couldn't work for them. But then you realize that it was quite close. And one thing we've noticed that when it comes to NSMQ, if you really want to pull through the competition, you need to give a wider gap from the beginning. But you realize that in the beginning, Ofori-Penning took the lead, then it became a tie, then there were a couple of protests, then they lost. So if they really wanted to win that contest, what they had to do was to give a gap. And we didn't see that gap. It was evident in Prempeh College, their contest today. You monitored Pope John. You realize what happened. It was a 33-point gap for the runner-up, the first runner-up. So you realize that they were in, they meant business. But I mean, yeah, it was a major upset, and we were hoping that, we don't know what will happen for the last contest for today, but we're hoping that the seeded schools, may the best school win, yeah. But
looking at what happened, or looking at St. Peter's record in the last few years, it looked like they've been on a downward trajectory. Is it something you yourself you've observed, even based on the example that you gave? Even last year didn't go well for them, but they were able to sail through to the quarterfinal, which they maintained their seed. Yeah. But this time around, it looks like they met a tougher opponent.
Yeah, you know, let's even look at the scores today. Ghana National finished with 38. We saw OT finishing with 44. Pope John 72. Prempeh 66. These are all seeded schools, right? It depends on the opponents that you're meeting. They pulled in the weight. The other schools that they met, it wasn't an easy match. Sunrise put in, they met Sunrise and which other school again for Pope John?
So Pope John's met Sunrise, and I will check the school that they.
But I know that you realize that the gap, these are schools that had been performing very well for this contest, but then you realize that they came in men's business. But for St. Peter's, I just think you rightly said, what you're asking me, you've already answered it, that over the past few years, they haven't been putting up their best in the national contest, and I feel like they come and just get seeded and go, and that was probably what they wanted to do today. But unfortunately, Penny said, "No way, we're not starting from the prelims today, and we're winning the contest."
So we had Pope John taking on Sunrise as well as Sogakope SHS in there, but so far they have posted the highest score, 72 points across the competition, and I think that was a
very auditorium, the highest scoring school, and for the main auditorium, Prempeh College is the highest scoring school with 66. But overall, obviously, it's Pope John. But we're yet to see St. Augustine and Kumasi High School and Anlo. We'll get to know if they are beating the score that we have today.
Yes, St. Augustine's is also known for scoring high points. If you look at what they did last year in their 1A stage, they came in 73 points. They did well, but one interesting thing with Pope John was the fact that in the round 4 and round 5, round 4 is the Jupe True or False clean sheets. They had all their questions right. They went into the radios, answered all the questions. So that's how come they were able to get the 72 points. But we need to acknowledge our sponsors, those who are helping us. The 2026 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from Gold PLC, Prudential Life Insurance, Pepsodent, Cowbell, Trustar AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivas, GTP, Spain City Laundromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine, Coronation Insurance, and YFM. Broadcast on JoyNews is sponsored by Vitamilk, Entrance University of Health Sciences and Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. Jackie, you have had a lot of experiences, I won't say few, with Vitamilk.
Obviously.
Which of the flavors is your favorite?
Energy and the banana one. That's my favorite. Energy, to give me energy and boost me up, because covering National Science and Maths Quiz comes with its perks, ups and downs. The stress and the tiredness. So after the contest, I get to drink Vitamilk Energy in quotes, just to revitalize my system.
Well, so we have a lot of flavors for the Vitamilk. The banana one is there, and you have the strawberry too there. So you try and get any of the flavors, and you enjoy them. The broadcast partners, we have Fruitelli Excellence Publications and Stationery. We have Didi Shito Nataraj. For Didi Shito, my Didi Shito is finished. Please, I beg you people should bring me some. Nataraj too is there. You are going to school, tertiary, SHS basic school, you need to get your product from Nataraj. You can get your mathematical set from them. Your pencils, everything you can get from Nataraj. You have Virtual Security Africa, Left Signature Limited, Centers Tank, Door Master, New Crystal Hospital, Palm University College, Ayuda, Apple Barco, Service Bebre. We also have Prospectus Ghana Limited, Family Health University, and Miss Water. The students of Kumasi High as well as Anlo SHS are all here, and you have Augustine St. Augustine's also coming in, and they are here ready to give us the jama.
Yeah, they are here in their numbers.
Last year you were at Auditorium 900 where we experienced the jama that they brought in. Over 1 hour they were singing.
Yeah, for St. Augustine's, I think for the past 2 years I've been covering all their contests, and anytime they come for a contest right here in Cape, because they come with a vibe. So obviously you would expect some jama, some morale from the boys right here, which will be bringing you pretty shortly. They're all on standby right now. And also, if Kumasi High, I'm pretty sure if we were to be on their soil, they would have probably done the same, and same for Anlo too. But we have the boys here ready to give us some jama.
But I don't think that even though they don't have enough numbers, I'm referring to that of Kuhis, they can still do something. They have some few guys in there. I think they can be on their knees and do whatever that they want to.
It reminds me of a funny moment at the auditorium I came from, main auditorium. It was between Ahantaman girls and Osei Tutu. Then the Osei Tutu students were outnumbered. We had some of the old students there, and you realize that Ahantaman girls, they came quite closer, so they came in their numbers. And even though they lost, they were singing. It was a battle of Jama inside the auditorium for Ahantaman and Oti. But even though the old students joined, they brought in the morale too. Yeah.
So let's look at the contest that we are going to have here. Augustine coming up against that of Anlo SHS. Anlo SHS, they've met Augustine before, so we will look at that. And we also have seen Kumasi High School also meeting Anlo SHS, but I don't remember, based on my facts, I've not seen Augustine meeting Kumasi High. But let's look at this particular contest that is coming up. What's your take on that?
Talking about schools that have met each other. For me, I think looking at WAS and Prempeh, today, a lot of people had the expectations. People were saying that there's going to be a repetition of history. There's going to be upsets and all that. If there's anything we've learned from the National Science and Maths quiz history, is that the D-Day, the final day, the day of the contest is what does the talking. Forget about the fact that St. Augustine's College has met Kumasi High, or they have even met Anlo. It's very different. So these schools are yet to meet each other today for the first time in 2026.
Jackie, I actually have a different opinion when it comes to some of these things, because history
share with us. Share with us.
Because whenever some schools are coming up against certain schools, they've already met before and they have some background, history, historic background that guides them. Yeah. And you can look at some of these things and look at how the contest will go, even though sometimes these historic facts will not be certain. It's not 100% that's going to.
We can't do away with history. It's there. It's just like I was giving an example for Prempeh and WAS. They had met before. A lot of people who were trying to do analysis and all that is going to be a repetition of history. So I even in the auditorium, I saw some of the old students from Opokuware coming into the auditorium to support WAS. I mean, to do the whole against agenda thing inside the auditorium. But at the end of the day, as I said, the students are entirely different. Every year we get a different students. St. Augustine's College, I mean, I was speaking to some of their coordinators earlier, and I was saying that we are yet to see their performance. We haven't seen any of this. I don't know the contestants. I don't know what they're coming up with, because for regionals and zonal championship, you realize that we didn't see the seeded schools. So it's going to be very difficult for me to pinpoint and say that, okay, it's going to be a very difficult journey for either of the schools. But I know for Kumasi High, I know for Anlo, I've seen their performance. I'm yet to see that of St. Augustine. So for me, history wouldn't work here until I get to see their performance.
That's fine. Talking about the performance of Anlo SHS came up against Holy Child SHS. And Anlo actually did not win their contest, but they came up as one of the second best schools, 52. Top 5, 52 points. What do you make of their performance so far in the national championship? I
mean, for a top runner-up to have 52, it's been great, because we have people winning their contest.
Especially when you come up against the likes of Holy Child.
Yeah, and they put up a great performance there, and Anlo was not willing to let go. They badly wanted to be seated. And I mean, they are coming in with the hunger and the fire today. So if I were to be St. Augustine's, I would like, you have to prepare well, because this is a school that is coming in as a top runner, and not just any number. It's 52 points, because we have other schools that were winning their contests with 38, 40. I mean, today we saw some of the seeded schools winning 38. So that is a school that is hungry to get seeded and obviously to move through the competition. So talking about Anlo's performance over the, from the prelims to now, I think they've been doing incredibly well. Kumasi High School, I mean, it's the same.
Yes, yeah. Let's look at high school. High school came up against the likes of Nalurigo, SHS, and also Jache Pram. So high school had 45 points. Nalurigo came second with 34. Jache Pram, so 30. But high school last year lost their seat to Swedro Senior High School when they lost that particular contest. 5 points difference at the SGS auditorium.
Yeah. High school over the years, they lost. They are willing to get their seed back. OT would say snapiaba. They are willing to get their seed back. And these two schools are hungry. But I would tell St. Augustine's College not to relax just because they are coming in as a seeded school. If there's anything, they should just go back and just check what happened to St. Peter's, because the fact that you're coming as a seeded school doesn't mean that you are going to retain your seed. But if you're talking about high school's performance, I mean, they're all strong forces to contend with today, and anything can happen. And probably, maybe they didn't put up their best in their prelims contest, but then all these schools are willing to, I mean, they are coming here, they've checked their mistakes, and that was the first contest. And I'm hoping that they don't repeat the same mistakes that they did in the preliminary stage. Right.
So we have some of the students from Kumasi High joining us, but Jackie, after that, we also look at Augusto. So students from Kumasi High School are also joining me. And it's been quite a journey for them. You know, they traveled all the way from the Ashanti region, and in their prelims, they did well, posting about 50 points in there. They came up against Narigo and Jache Pram. So, hello, guys.
Yeah.
You know, we are done with the prelims now. We've entered the big stage. You either become a senior school or you go home just like Pep School.
No, I'm not sure we're going home today. There's a strong belief that today we get in the seed and we'll be moving on to the quarterfinal stage, and I believe so. Well, preparation has been going on very well, and I'm clearly confident that we'll progress to the next stage. We see that the other schools joining in had great feats in the prelim stage, especially Anlo, as we already said. And this is the first time we actually facing St. Augustine's, so we yet to see. But all I can say is that we are doing everything possible to move on to the next stage. And if it has to go with them losing today, then they should get prepared for it.
Quite interesting. You are making some bold claims. You know, they've come into the auditorium with huge numbers. Are you not intimidated?
No. I'm not sure. Because there's a particular Greek story where Spartacus, Leonidas, who was the king of the Spartans, went with 300 soldiers. And then they were being faced with about tens of thousands. But yet still, they came out victorious. So when it comes to numbers, we aren't intimidated. As gentlemen as we are, we still stay composed. We will be just expecting everything to go on smoothly as it is, and then see how it happens.
All right, thank you. Let me also hear from your other colleague. You're live on JoyNews and also Joy Prime. You have a contest coming up against St. Augustine's College, you know, 3 times national champions, and you also have Anlo SHS coming in. What do you make of this contest as a student yourself coming in from Kuhis?
Actually, this contest is, we are expecting our boys to do their very best, because we have been preparing very well from the starting point. The prelims, we came, even though we didn't get the expected points at the preliminary stage, but we are coming in very strong, and you should expect the very best from our boys.
Thank you. And I wish you all the best in your contest coming up against St. Augustine's and Anlo. I also have students from Anlo Senior High School joining me. We are still here at the CNC Auditorium, where we are going to have contest 9 for the 1/8 stage. Already we've seen some upsets that are coming up, or you know, St. Peter's. It's been be here, pass here for me. Senior, you're live on JoyNews and Joy Prime. You have a contest coming up. You know, it's been difficult for Anlo to progress to the 1/8 stage. Anytime you come to the national championship, you get eliminated at the prelim stage. But this time around, you've been able to qualify for the 1/8 as one of the top 5 schools, top 5 losing schools. This time around, you are facing Anlo. I don't know, do you think that you were unlucky with the balloting for the 1/8?
No.
Why?
Because we are really prepared, and we hope that our contestants are really prepared, so we know that they will do their best.
Right. Let me also get your take on this particular contest coming up. We have a lot of students from St. Augustine's College coming in, and also we know their pedigree, what they've been doing in the National Science and Maths quiz. The last 2 editions, they've been to the final, 2024, 2025, they were in the final. That last year, they came close winning it. They lost to their city rivals in Mfansepem. This time around, coming in, meeting them, does it strike some fear in you?
Of a truth, when I first of all saw the balloting, I was really shocked, because meeting St. Augustine at this early stage was not really amongst our plans. But yes, we are.
Which schools were you hoping to meet?
Honestly, we're hoping to meet schools that probably haven't gotten to the finals yet. But meeting St. Augustine's, it came as a shock, yes, but I hope we are prepared. Despite it was difficult even to get to this 1/8 stage, because we had to go for the runner-up position to be able to get to the 1/8. But we are hoping that with God on our side, we are ready for this contest.
All right. I wish you all the best in your contest coming up. So St. Augustine's College is here. They are ready to start the Jama, everything. Then you will join them. Hello, students, please, you can take your seats while we get ready for St. Augustine's College. But Jackie, kindly join me. Just quick one, whilst they get ready to start the Jama, the proper Jama. You know, last year we enjoyed it. Yeah. Jackie, we know the history of St. Augustine's College. The last 2 editions, they've been to the final.
Yeah.
2024, they were in the final. 2020, exactly. Yeah. Last year, they came very close.
Before we continue, let's just get closer. Let's just get closer to listen to the Jama.
So that we get a feel of what is happening. Yeah. But I just want you to share your view on St. Augustine's College and what do you think they are bringing on stage?
I mean, they are coming with a fire. Whilst you were speaking to Anlo and high school, I was speaking to them, their coordinators, and they are saying that this year is different. The students are far better than what they brought. But I told them that I'm yet to see the students that they are bringing today. So, I mean, we are here. we are not going anywhere, so we would observe and get to see the students.
All right, so this is one of the interesting parts of the NSMQ, not only about the science and math. are going to have contest 9, which involves that of 3 times national champion St. Augustine's College, as well as Kumasi High School Police, and also Anlo SHS. You know, the auditorium is quite hot at the moment. You know, in about 15-20 minutes time, we will have the contest coming off. Quiz Mistress just walked into the auditorium, but I have some of the students and past students here that I'm going to engage. Last year you were here. I mean, UCC campus, I'm sure you were in auditorium 900. You people gave us same feeling with regards to the Jama.
Actually, yes, the feeling is always the same. The feeling is always the same. We always have to give our best, no matter what it is. Win or lose, we always have to give our best. That's how it is.
And so, is it that you people have a lot in stock for us in terms of the Jama? Can we leave you people to go all the way? Is it something you learn as part of your academics? Because some people have been asking how you can train people, level 100, Form 1 student, then they will start doing the Jama sound.
Honestly, I don't know how to explain it, but where we came from was the same thing. That's how it was. Where we came, it was intriguing. It always brought us here, like just enter to our spirit. It's like, you can say in a way it's a course. It's a course we are doing. You can say it in a way like that.
But now you are coming up against Kumasi High School as well as Anlo SHS. Why you are laughing? I don't know why. Don't rate them.
I'm not trying to underrate them, but
It's like you are underrating them.
everything is up to God. So anything can happen.
The immediate past contest of Oripenin and St. Peter's, you all saw what happened. Nobody really gave Oripenin that dog chance to eliminate St. Peter's. But that's what just happened. Peters are out. But looking at your confidence and your morale, looks like you've already seen St. Augustine's College in the quarterfinal.
See, actually, in everything, you have to take it as if you've already claimed it. You've already claimed it. That's how it is in the Bible. If you want something, you claim it. So even we've all claimed it like we have taken it, you have won it. That's how it is. That's how we're going to take it from start to end. End of story.
Last year, you were eliminated by your city rivals. Not like eliminated. They won the trophy from your hands. And let's look at them. This time around, they are coming. Do you think that it's time for a revenge, or they will do the usual?
Oh, for everything I know is that our boys.
You see, when I mentioned Kumasi High School and Anlo SHS, your reaction, everything showed that you underrated them. But when I mentioned in front of him, you seem to give them so much respect.
Oh, you always have to give your rivals respect because they are the ones who always push you to do the best. That's how it is. I also give respect to Kumasi High, give the same thing to Anlo. Everyone has the same respect for me and from all Augustinians and for all St. Augustine College boys. That's how we're going to take it. So I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just trying to show you that in everything, we all do our best. They are all doing their best. And we also give our best from start to bottom, 100% all the way. Even if possible, 110, 150, 120, everything for August School, anything for God. That's how we're going to take it.
Thank you, thank you. You are live on JoyNews and Joy Prime. Last year, I was on your campus, and I saw how you people took your defeats in the finals. How has life been after that?
It was a very heartbreaking moment last year, but we actually learned a lot from it. We look at our mistakes, then we bettered upon them, we changed the mistakes. So right now we are certain that this year we'll be victorious. That's all I have to say.
Should your old students, your students back home, back in school, expect August School winning their 4th national title?
Yes, please, they should expect that. With the Lord on our side, anything is possible. So we are really certain that God will help us see this one through.
Pope Jones is in your path, especially in the semi-final, if you are able to progress to the semi-final. Today they came in this particular auditorium and they won their contest with 72 points, the highest so far. When you saw their score, I don't know, have you seen their score already?
Yes, please, I've already.
How did you feel?
It was very overwhelming actually, but we know that our boys can do better with the Lord on our side. We know that no lane is easy actually, but we know that if we're able to get to the semi-finals, it will be very difficult. But we know that the Lord on our side and our preparations will be able to push through and go to the finals, and even more bring the trophy to the school.
All right, thank you. Quick one, let me also hear from you. You have Kumasi High School to, they are the school in your way, whether you will make it to the quarterfinal or not, as well as Anlo SHS. What is the assessment? How do you assess these schools and this particular contest?
Oh, well, I feel that this time we hope and trust in the Lord, and we believe that the glory of the Lord will be shown this time.
All right, thank you. Sir, let me hear from you. I'm sure you've been part of this particular team. So far, in terms of your own assessment, what's the difference between 2026 St. Augustine's College team and that of 2025 team that lost the final to Infantsipim?
I'll say that we've been praying and then we've been working hard. We believe that that's the formula to win, and so we are looking on to God to grant us that victory.
Last year, you lost to Infantsipim. This time around, they are still in, even though they are not in your path. Likely, maybe if you meet them, it's supposed to be somewhere in the final. Are you coming in for a revenge?
We wouldn't want them to beat us a third time, but yeah, we are trusting God for the victory.
All right, thank you. Let me get more of the students and engage. So we are here at the CNC auditorium. Quiz Mistress Dr. Rachel Anon has taken her seat, and in a few minutes' time, the contest should be underway. And we have the contestants already in the auditorium, and they will be taking their seats very soon. But you know, this particular auditorium is charged. St. Augustine's College students are here, all students are here, and you know how they do it, the usual jammer. Yeah, you are live on JoyNews and Joy Prime. Coming up against Kumasi High. What's your take on it? You have Kumasi High as well as Anlo SHS. What's your take on this particular contest?
We believe that with God being on our side, we are going to win this contest and proceed to the quarterfinals and proceed to win the trophy this year.
So far, you've seen some of the 1/8 contests coming up. I'm sure you have also seen even some of the preliminary contests, some of the schools coming up. You have one of your city rivals, Wesley Girls. You know, they are one of the few schools, or the only girls school to make it to the semi-final on multiple occasions. They've been doing well. They will come up against another big one. That's your main rivals. You lost the finals to them last year in Infantsipim. This particular contest will definitely have an effect on St. Augustine's College, especially if you meet in the final. What do you make of that particular contest, and also assessing your chances against these two schools?
So I say that this year, once we go to the finals, we are not going to make any school take the trophy from us. We come fully prepared and trusting in the Lord that as He has done for us for the previous years, He did for us this year, and this year we'll take the trophy back to St. Augustine's College.
Are you bringing a fourth title? Are you bringing a fourth?
Yes, please.
You are bringing a fourth national title. Are you bringing the fourth NSMQ title?
The third NSMQ title.
All right. I wish you all the best. Hopefully it happens. Quick one, Jaden. Your life on JoyNews and Joy Prime. We have first time NSMQ 2026. St. Augustine's is coming in. How do you see the contest?
I really see this one as one that preparations will help us, so it really reflects in this contest, and that will come out victorious since the Lord is on our side. And He has always been with us through since the competition began, and we know that this time He will help us glorify His name.
But so far, you've seen some of the schools that have already qualified to the quarterfinal. You've seen St. Peter's, you've seen Prempeh College. Prempeh did very well. And how do you see some of these schools? Do you think it strikes some sort of fear in you?
No, I don't really think so, because the Lord, in the Bible, the word says the Lord did not put in us the spirit of fear. So I don't see why the Lord on our side, we should really be afraid. We should rather think about accumulating more points and rather progressing to the next stage of the competition.
Thank you. One last one. Let me also hear from you. Do you think you have what it takes to beat Queens?
Oh yes, I trust in the boys because of the preparation that God has been with us to this far. So trust in the boys that you will beat Queens and win this trophy.
All right, thank you. So these are students from St. Augustine's College. You know the noise, the cheers that just came up a few moments ago. That's quiz mistress Dr. Rachel taking her stage, and also we saw contestants from St. Augustine's College, the three of them taking their seats on the stage, as well as students from Kumasi High School taking their seats. We have also seen Anlo SHS also taking their seats, taking their pictures. So in few moments from now, we will see the contest starting. You are watching it on live on JoyNews and Joy Prime, and also across our social media platforms. And yes, so quiz mistress is getting ready. Chris Mistress is getting ready, but we are not doing this alone. The 2026 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOL PLC, Prudential Life Insurance, Pepsodent, Cowbell, Trustar AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivas, GTP. And also we have Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivas, Spain City Laundromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine and Coronation Insurance. The broadcast on JoyNews is sponsored by Vitamilk, Entrance University of Health Sciences and Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. And also broadcast partners are Frutally, Excellence Publications and Stationery, the Digital Nataraj, Virtual Security Africa, Left Signature Limited, Synthes Tank, Doormaster, New Crystal Hospital, Palm University College, Ayuda, Prospectus Ghana Limited, Family Health University, Miss Water. This coverage is brought to you by these partners, and this particular contest involves St. Augustine's College, 3 times national champions who have been to the finals. In the last 2 editions, they are coming up against Kumasi High School as well as Anlo SHS. Let's get a feel of what is happening among the students of St. Augustine's College. So Quiz Mistress, Dr. Rachel is ready and everything is set at the CNC auditorium here. In about 5 minutes time, we'll be going live and also hand over to her, and she and her contestants will take over. Once again, the 2026 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOL PLC, Prudential Life Insurance, Pepsodent, Cowbell, and also we have Trustar AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivas, GTP, Spain City Laundromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine, and also Coronation Insurance. And also broadcast on JoyNews is sponsored by Vitamilk, Entrance University of Health Sciences, and Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. Broadcast partners, we have Frutally, Excellence Publications and Stationery, the Digital Nataraj, Virtual Security Africa, Left Signature Limited, Synthes Tank, Doormaster, New Crystal Hospital, Palm University College, Ayuda, and also Prospectus Ghana Limited, Family Health University, and Miss Water. Jackie, in few minutes' time, we should have the contest. Augustine's, Anlo, and also Kumasi High School. Your final take.
Before you ask me, which of the schools are you tipping?
I won't tip anyone.
Why?
I've seen a cedar school getting the shock of their life in about an hour or 2 ago, and I think nobody really expected that coming in. St. Peter's College losing to Ofori Penning by 4 points. We all saw what happened. Very difficult contest for them, and they are taking that defeat. They've lost their seed. But I also see St. Augustine's College also coming in. You know, they've won the national title 3 times, and the last 2 editions, 2024, 2025, they've been to the final. Whenever they went to the final, they were losing to their city rivals in Fansipim. You know, when I was speaking to some of the students, the first guy, he talked about the fact that, you know, he thinks that they're already in the quarterfinal stage, but when you go to Infansipim, he laid low. I think that maybe they will be shocked today, like what happened to St. Peter's.
You know, this year, as I was saying earlier, is very different from all the other years that we've had because we haven't seen their performance yet. This is the first one. So until they're on stage and I get to see their performance, I can't even say that this school is moving forward to the next stage or this school isn't moving forward to the next stage. But for the other 2 schools, we already know. But for St. Augustine, I know they're coming in with a fire because 2 years they've been closer to the trophy. But unfortunately, they couldn't make it. But this year, they are still back again. And I'm pretty sure they're coming back with the same fire.
They believe that the contestant that they are bringing on stage, even last year, they had a pretty good team. But this time around, a better side, and they hope that maybe they can do something. So, but you know, Kumasi High School, as we said earlier, they came up against Nanurigo and also Jachi Pramso, and also Anlo SHS, even though couldn't win their contest with 52 points in a contest against Holiko, they did pretty well. So I think it's going to be a difficult contest there.
Yeah, indeed, it's going to be a very difficult contest. And as we always say, may the best school win, and may the best school get seeded.
Right. We are ready. Quiz Mistress is ready. Her contestants are also ready. 2026 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GO PLC, Prudential Life Insurance, Pepsodent, Cowbell, Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivas, GTP, Spain City Laundromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine, and Coronation Insurance. The broadcast on JoyNews is sponsored by Vita Milk, Entrance University of Health Sciences, and Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. Broadcast partners, Frutali, Excellence Publications and Stationery, Didi Shito, Nataraj, Virtual Security Africa, Left Signature Limited, Synthes Tank, Doormaster, New Crystal Hospital, Palm University College, Ayuda, Prospectus Ghana Limited, Family Health University, and Mist Water. You are watching this contest live on JoyNews and Joy Prime. Quiz Mistress is ready.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 1/8 stage of the 2026 National Championship of the National Science and Math Quiz. Competing in this contest are St. Augustine's College, Kumasi High School, and Anlo Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Close to me, we have St. Augustine's College, and they are represented by...
Yosin Kane Afizi.
Thank you. And?
Joseph Gordon Fei Mensa.
Okay. St. Augustine's College enters the 1/8 stage this year as a seeded school, ready to maintain their seed. Gentlemen, can you tell us a little bit about the experience journeying to this point? Can you share more for us?
So the journey has been fun and interesting, and we hope that the Lord God Almighty will sail us through the contest.
Wow. God will sail us through this contest. Next to them, we have Kumasi High School, and they are also represented by...
Tanko David Kiribo.
And...
Ufori Kwabna Gilbert.
Thank you, gentlemen. Gentlemen, can you also tell us a little bit about your journey in the competition so far?
The competition has been good by the grace of God, and we still come with our message. We have prayed, we have practiced, and we are here by His grace to win.
Wow, we are here to win. Anlo Senior High School is also represented by...
Mark Billy Paul Elagbe.
Okay. And...
Ativo Yunyamayao.
Thank you, gentlemen. Gentlemen, so far, how far? So far, how far?
Okay, so we thank God for bringing us this far, and then we are here to put up our best.
Put up our best. You do your best. Thank you. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service and supported by GO PLC, JoyNews, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent, Cowbell, Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lumivax, GTP, Spain City Laundromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine, Coronation Insurance Ghana, Academic City University, and YFM. I am Mrs. Rachel Anlo, CEO, Passionate Potentials, and the Director of Educational Research and Innovations at African Progressive Research and Innovations Limited. I am your quiz mistress, and this is a primetime production. Contestants, we have 5 rounds in this contest. Round 1 is general in physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. You have 30 seconds to provide your answer to questions that involve calculations. Without calculations, you have 10 seconds. And if it is bonus, you have 5 seconds. Your major question, when rightly answered, you have 3 points. There are no deductions here. However, when you get it wrong, it's passed on to any of the 2 schools, any of which ranks first for the bonus. And the bonus is worth 1 point when you get it correct. If you get the bonus wrong, you have a penalty of 1. Best wishes as I begin with St. Augustine's College after the preamble. The preamble is, for the given complex ion, give the oxidation state of the metal and the coordination number. Did you get the preamble? Okay. St. Augustine's. You have the concentration of Cu, brackets open, NH subscript 3, brackets close, subscript 4, the concentration to the power 2 plus. Yes?
The oxidation state is +2, and the coordination number is 4.
Exactly. Kumasi High. Yours is the concentration of Fe, brackets open, Cn, brackets close, subscript 6, the concentration to the power 3 minus.
So the oxidation number is +3, and the coordination number is 6.
Yes. And yours is the concentration, okay, of Cr, brackets open, H2O, brackets close, subscript 4, Cl subscript 2, the concentration, the whole concentration plus.
Have the oxidation state to be +3, and the coordination number is 6.
Perfect. Preamble once again. Mention one of the main steps in cellular respiration in humans. I'm coming round for my answers. So when I get to your school, you mention one, no repetition, mention one of the main steps in cellular respiration in humans. St. Augustine.
Glycolysis.
You are right. Kumasi High.
Krebs cycle.
Yes. Anlo.
Electron transport chain.
I'll take that. For oxidative phosphorylation, that is the electron transport chain. Preamble, you have 30 seconds. Find the matrix for the given linear transformation in the Cartesian plane. St. Augustine's, a reflection in the line y equals x. Whose answer yes? Your sin.
A 2x2 matrix with entries 0, 1, 1, 0.
Simple. Kumasi High. A reflection in the x-axis.
A 2 by 2 matrix with entries 1, 0, 0, -1.
Exactly. Anlo, a reflection in the origin.
A 2 by 2 matrix of entries -1, 0, 0, -1.
Perfect. Listen attentively to this very long preamble. A ball of radius r and mass m rose from rest without slipping down a plane inclined at 60 degrees to the horizontal. For the given values of r and m, find the linear speed of the sphere at the bottom of the plane if its initial height above the bottom is capital H. Take G to be 10 meters per second squared. St. Augustine's R equals 0.02 meters. M equals 0.2 kilograms. And H equals 28 meters. Yes, Yosin?
20 meters per second.
Simple. Kumasi High. R equals 0.02 meters. M equals 0.2 kilograms. And H is 63 meters. Yes? Your hand is up.
30 meters per second.
Simple. Anlo, R is equal to 0.04 meters. M is 0.1 kilograms. And H is 1.12 meters. Yes, go ahead.
We have 11 meters per second.
Bonus. 2. Kumasi High.
So it is 4 meters per second.
You are right. Seconds for this set. 30 seconds. Identify the missing nuclide X in the given nuclear equation. St. Augustine, uranium-235 plus a neutron going into barium-141 plus 3 neutrons plus X. Yes, your hand is up. You can proceed.
Just krypton 89. 89.
I want to take it. Who rang? Anlo.
Krypton 92.
Yes. Kumasi High. Plutonium 239 and a neutron going into tellurium 134 plus 3 neutrons plus X. Yes, go ahead.
So it is molybdenum. So it is molybdenum. Molybdenum 102.
Bonus. Yes, St. Augustine.
Molybdenum 103.
Yes. Anlo Senior High. Uranium 235 plus a neutron going into strontium 90 plus 2 neutrons plus X. Yes, go ahead, Paul.
We have xenon 144.
Yes. Wow, xenon is also a song. Xenon, wow. Okay. We have this 10 seconds. Name the outer protective covering of the given mammalian organ. St. Augustine's brain.
Dura mater.
Bonus. Yes, Anlo.
Meninges.
Yes, you are right. Kumasi High. Heart. Heart.
Pericardium.
You are right. Anlo. The lung. Lung.
The pleural membrane.
Yes. 30 seconds. Find the terms U3, U4, U5 of the sequence defined by the given recurrence relation. St. Augustine's. UN plus 2 equals UN plus 1 plus UN, with U1 equals -2 and U2 equals 3.
So U subscript 3 equals 1. 1. U subscript 4. 4 equals 3. Equals 4. 4 in U subscript 5. 5 is equal to 7. Is equal to 7. 7.
Agree 2 out of 3. Kumasi High. UN plus 2 equals UN plus 1 minus UN, with U1 equals 2 and U2 equals 3. Go ahead, Dave.
U subscript 3 is 1. U subscript 2 is 4 is -2. And U subscript 5 is -3.
You are right. Anglo. UN plus 2. UN plus 2 equals UN plus 1 plus 2 UN, where U1 equals 3 and U2 equals 1.
we have U3 to be 5, U4 to be 7, and U5 to be 17.
Bonus. Kumasi High.
U3 is 7. U4 is 9. U5 is 23.
Perfect. So to St. Augustine's, U5 was 5. Okay. Preamble to all. And the last set for this round. 30 seconds. Find the EMF of a battery whose terminal voltage is 12 volts when it supplies current I1 and is 15 volts when it supplies current I2. Given that, did you get the preamble? Find the EMF of a battery whose terminal voltage is 12 volts when it supplies current I1 and is 15 volts when it supplies current I2. Given that, St. Augustine's I1 equals 3.0 milliampere and I2 equals 2.0 milliampere.
$21 volts.
Simple. Kumasi High. I1 equals 5.0 milliampere and I2 is 4.5 milliampere. Yes, go ahead.
So it is 14 volts.
Bonus. St. Augustine.
42 volts.
Exactly. Anlo Senior High. I1 equals 6.4 amperes and I2 is 5.8 amperes.
$7.0 volts.
Bonus. St. Augustine.
44 volts.
Come again.
44 volts.
Simple. The end of round 1. The scores for round 1. Let's address this issue from St. Augustine's College. So let's read it together. The outer protective cover of the brain cancelled, meninges cancelled. So of the brain is the dura mater. That is what they said. The outer protective cover of the brain is the dura mater, which is the outermost part of the meninges. Did you get that? Okay. So the question asked was specific on the outer protective cover. Therefore, the right answer cannot be meninges. when the outer protective cover of the brain is the dura mater, which is the outermost part of the meninges. So if we are doing it mathematically, then 1 is a subset of 1. So it means that the meninges constitutes, or it has, the dura mater is constituting itself in or within the meninges. We as well have the arachnoid matter. It's also in the meninges. So why didn't we mention that one as well? We also have pia matter. That one too is inside the meninges. They are all, so it is the meninges collectively. So I won't accept one part. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I won't accept it. So the meninges is, okay, and beyond the meninges, we can have the dura mater all collectively. So at the end of round 1, Anlo Senior High School has 17 points, and Kumasi High had 20 points, and St. Augustine's also had 20 points. Round number 2 is the Truster AI speed race, where a question will be given to all of you at the same time. The first school to attempt, answer correctly, you have 3 points. Second school, you have 2 points. Third school, you have 1 point. You have 1 attempt only. The speed race is not such that when I'm reading the question, you ring the bell and then you have 3 seconds to answer. No. For calculative questions, you have 30 seconds. And if there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds. I will read it and state it to the timer. Relax, let your answer be ready, and then you tell me. Once the 3 seconds rule applies, I move on to the next school that rang. If I don't even hear the bell and it is 3 seconds, I will move. Is that clear? Very good. So we move on to the Truster AI speed race, sponsored by Truster AI, your real-world experience. Speed 1. Find the values of A, B, and C. If A multiplied by expression in brackets x minus 3, that expression in brackets squared, plus B multiplied by an expression in brackets x minus 3, plus C equals the equation 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. Take it, St. Augustine.
A is equal to 2. B is equal to positive 7 over 6, and C is equal to 3.
I'm sorry, did anyone ring? Anglo?
A is equal to 2. B is equal to 7. And C is equal to negative 9.
Perfect. The next one, 30 seconds. Find the equation of the normal to the curve y equals x squared minus x plus 5, and which is parallel to the line x plus 3y equals 10. St. Augustine.
X plus 3y
X
plus 3y is equal to positive 46 over 9.
I nearly said bonus. Who rang next? Anglo?
Y plus 3x, that is equal to 4.
No. plus 2y equals 23. The next one, 30 seconds. Solve the equation. 2 cos x plus root 3 equals 0 for x in the interval pi over 2. Kumasi High.
X is equal to 5 pi on 6 radians.
You are right. The next set is 10 seconds. But I wouldn't be accepting commercial breaks. So you can't say 1 point, then give me a commercial break with adverts before you come and tell me the answer. No, it won't go that way. 10 seconds. The purplish red pigment rhodopsin contained in what? Anlo.
It's used for black and white vision. Thus, the rhodopsins are the pigment found in the rod cells in the retina of the eye that aids in black and white vision, enhancing black adaptation.
I know, right? But it's not it. Let me proceed. Contained in rod type of photoreceptor cell is a derivative of which vitamin? Yes, St. Augustine.
Vitamin A.
Simple. The next one, you have 10 seconds. Wounds in plants are healed by the activity of which meristem? Kumasi High.
The apical meristem.
Did anyone ring again? Meristem, question mark. The secondary meristem. The next one, you have 10 seconds. Which minerals are involved in the water splitting reaction? Yes, St. Augustine.
Manganese. That's the manganese complex.
Let me proceed. Which minerals are involved in the water splitting reactions in brackets photolysis during photosynthesis? It's the manganese and chlorine. You have 30 seconds for this one. Calculate the volume of carbon dioxide at STP produced on the complete combustion of 5.80 kilogram of butane. Take the molar volume to be 22.4 DMQ. Yes, St. Augustine.
8.96 by 10 raised to 1 exponent of positive 3 decimeter cube.
You are right. It's equivalent to 8.96 meters cubed. Yes. The next one, 30 seconds. 25.0 cm cube of sodium carbonate solution required 20.0 cm cube of 0.100 mole per dm cube hydrochloric acid for complete neutralization. Calculate the concentration. Okay, St. Augustine's.
It is 4.00 by 10 raised to 1 exponent of negative 2 mole per decimeter cube.
Who rang next? Yes, Anlo.
0.160 moles per decimeter cube.
No. Yes, Kumasi High.
So it is 8.00 by 10 raised to an exponent of -2 mole per dm cube.
No. So it's 4.24 grams per dm cube. The next one, you have 10 seconds. How many sigma and how many pi bonds are present in one molecule of propine? Yes, Kumasi High.
The number of pi bonds is 1, and the number of sigma bonds is 5.
Who rang this? Anlo or 1? St. Augustine's, go.
The number of pi bonds.
Come again.
The number of pi bonds is 2, and the number of sigma bonds is 7.
No. Anlo, take it.
The number of pi bonds is 2, and the number of sigma bonds is 6.
Yes. Seconds here. The flight time of a projectile launched on a level ground at 64 meters per second and 60.0 degrees above the horizontal. Find the flight time. Anlo Senior High.
We have 11 seconds.
Yes. The next one. Listen attentively. In a photoelectric effect experiment conducted in vacuum with a suitable monochromatic light source, what primary factor determines the photoelectric? Yes.
It is the stopping potential.
Come again.
Stopping potential. And
I can't take that. Who rang next? 2. Kumasi High.
So it is the work function and the frequency. The frequency.
Who rang next? No one. Okay. Suitable monochromatic light source. What primary factor determines the photoelectric current? It's the incident photon flask. The last one, 30 seconds. Determine the period of an oscillating spring mass system with mass 0.5 kilogram and spring constant 2 Newton per meter. St. Augustine's.
it is 3 seconds.
Perfect. The end of round 2. substitutions, we have Kumasi High School. Ben Duke Mawina is coming in for Gilbert Kwabena Ofori. Gilbert Kwabena Ofori. Thank you, Gilbert. Welcome, Ben Duke. Same for St. Augustine's College. Amos Eninfol is coming in for Joseph Gordon Fenyin Mensa. Let's allow Amos to settle down. Thank you. So, gentlemen, you are welcome. We just ended round 2, and at the end of round 2, Kumasi High 19 points, Anlo Senior High School 20 points, St. Augustine's College 22 points. Round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The NSMQ Star is awarded to a school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. A star at this stage is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis to the team. That's 600 Ghana cedis to 3 contestants and their teacher. The problem of the day is a complex question given to all schools at the same time. Schools have 4 minutes to solve the problem on the interactive screens, after which the solution will be graded. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. The NSMQ Star is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. For every life, for every future. Contestants, please rise. So you turn to the screen and switch to your right-hand pad. Make sure it is on the right-hand pad so you don't start with an eraser. Thank you. If you need assistance, let me know. Great. Let's put our hands together for them. They are good. Now you have your question paper on the table. There are 2 sheets, so each contestant can choose to have one, or both of you, if you want to share one sheet, you are good to go. Pick up your sheets, put your pens down, and let's move. So we have a problem in physics. The following figure shows a circuit made up of resistors labeled with their resistances and their components. Circuit nodes are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. The potential of node E is 34 volts exactly. A. So you can see the circuits drawn for you nicely. A. Identify the objects represented by the symbols in it. You see the symbols there? Good. B. Identify nodes of the same potential. C. Calculate the exact potential of each node. Then D. Determine the exact current in the 8-ohm resistor. This is the problem of the day. You may start work. That is 0 or reference potential. Then the symbol, the bar with just 1 in the diagram. You have the voltage source or the battery or cells. Then you have 1 point there. Then you come to part B. Identify the nodes of the same potential. A, F, and G are the same potential. So if you group them, you have 1 point. B and C are the same potential. If you group the two, you have 1 point. That's 4. Then you come to part C. The equivalent resistance between E and A is the sum of the resistances between E and C. So the resistors in series added to the resistance between C and A. That's those resistors in parallel. You are going to have R equals 4 ohms plus 6 ohms plus the parallel calculation where you are going to have 8 times 5 divided by 8 plus 5, all in ohms. So you are going to get 170 divided by 13 ohms. Okay? The current out of E is given by the voltage at EG over R. So we are going to get 34 over the 170 over 13. You get 2.6 ampere. Then you have 1 point there. Then you come to the voltage ED part. You're going to have IR ED. So you're going to multiply 2.6 ampere times 4. You get 10.4 volts. You have 1 point. Then the voltage at ED, you are going to get, DC, you are going to get 2.6 ampere times 6 ohms. So you get 15.6 volts. You have 1 point. Voltage at CA, you are going to get 2.6 ampere multiplied by the parallel combination of those two resistors there, 8 and 5. So you are going to get 8 times 5 divided by 8 plus 5. You get 8 volts, 1 point. In view of which you are going to get the voltage at A to be 0, voltage at B, 8 volts, voltage at D, 23.6. That is the 15.6 plus 8 volts. Then the voltage at E is going to be the voltage at the ED plus the voltage at D itself. So you have 10.4 volts plus 23.6 volts. That will give you 34 volts. So you have 1 point there when you list them for me nicely, which is consistent for the given calculations that you have. Then part D, the current in the 8 ohm resistor is the voltage across it divided by its resistance. So you are going to have 8 volts divided by 8 ohms. So 1 ampere, 1 point. Then you have 10 points. Let's come to the board. Don't know where to start from, but let me start from somewhere. Anlo. So they were able to give me one of the symbols, so they have 1 point, and they were actually calculating for the current. I would have given them 1 point there, but apparently the I was simply 2.67. There was no unit, so I can't classify it as current. So I can't give that to them. So they have 1 point. Okay, they had one potential right. Yes, so 2 points, sorry. 2 points. Then when we come to Kumasi High, Kumasi High was able to also give me one of the symbols. But you know, if you group the potentials and you go and add one, the 3 of them are not the same, so I can't give it to you. So they had 1, so I should have started from them. So they had 1, yes, and Anlo had 2. Then St. Augustine's also, they were able to identify the two symbols. And that was the end. So they had 2 points, 2.2. So 1, 2, 2. The end of round 3. Something here before we proceed. Per our learning mode, we want to promote the enthusiasm. They were good to give us one part, as in St. Augustine is good to give us one part of the meninges, and it was around 1. So he said I should be generous. So I should give them a partial mark of 1 point instead of taking everything from them. So I will give them one. Since the dura, the arachnoid, and the pia together makes the meninges, we give them 1 out of 3. And then we have another issue for the round 3, an oversight of the B and C as also a same potential. That's another 1 mark. So another 1 mark for St. Augustine. Thank you very much. On that note, at the end of round, switch. Okay. Thank you for the bell. It has drawn all of us, our attention here. Very good at all. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. I wanted to announce the scores for round 3, but I have another issue here. Exactly. It's so interesting. Let's listen. The contestants got an answer correct according to the quiz mistress, but they were not awarded the marks because they didn't add the units. But since quiz mistress is being magnanimous, their 1 mark should be awarded to them on the same principles. Hello. If I should be this big word here, I would have to go back to the drawing board and then be generous, and we are not going to move. So, Anlo, let it stay. I cannot do this at this time. I'm so sorry. We will come back to it. I don't want us to waste time. So the end of round 3.
provided answers from the consultant. So the consultant came back that we should award a certain mark. We will get more details into that. That protest came from St. Augustine's College on a particular question that they were asking. They provided an answer, but the quiz mistress felt that that's not the specific answer that she needed. So she asked that St. Augustine's get 0, then they move on. But St. Augustine's feel that at least they should get some marks there, and the consultants agreed that they should be awarded a mark. And also in the problem of the day, St. Augustine's had 2 points out of 10 in there, and Anlo also had 2, and also police also getting 1 out of 10 in there. After a protest, quiz mistress and the consultants agreed that we should give St. Augustine's College 1.5 mark, making it a total of. So giving a total of about 2.5 marks in there. But let's look at how the round 1, round 2 has gone up. For you, let's look at the marks before we look at what is happening here right now. I think clarity on this that he's providing a reason why I think that should get 1 mark round 1 after the application also 1.5 mark after the problem of the day. Half the score for round 1. First of all, St. Augustine's College had 20 marks, and also Kumasi High School also with 20 marks, and Anlo SHS 17.
The acrylonite is the middle layer, and then the dura mater is the outermost of the 3 layers. So, for me as a consultant, if any school has mentioned
for the first time, the JuPe True or False round comes with a clean sheet, rewarding schools that achieve a perfect score in this round, their accuracy, preparation, and outstanding teamwork. At this stage, every school that records a clean sheet will receive 700 Ghana cedis. JuPe is also giving alumni a chance to support their alma mater. Send money to Ghana through JuPe, use school's promo code, and JuPe will donate $20 to your school. Schools and alumni can visit NSMQ social media pages to find their promo codes. The JuPe True or False round is proudly sponsored by JuPe Money Transfer. Meet a need, send via JuPe. Contestants, I'm beginning with St. Augustine's College. 30 seconds. The expression in brackets, x squared minus 2, is a factor of x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 8.
False.
You are right. Kumasi High. The expression in brackets, x squared plus 2, is a factor of x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. Yes. Come again, turn the microphone on.
True.
You are right. Please, all of you put the microphones at the on mode. Thank you. Anlo, the expression in brackets x squared minus 1 is a factor of x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 3. You're right. St. Augustine, if the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 200 degrees, then it is a square.
True.
You're right. Please keep the microphone where it is. Thank you. Kumasi High. If a triangle has sides of length 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 13 centimeters, then it is a kite. Go ahead, Dave.
False.
No, it's a true statement. Anlo. If a triangle has 2 obtuse angles, then it is a trapezium. Yes? You're right. Preamble, you have 10 seconds. The given phenomenon illustrates Jean Lamarck's theory of evolution. St. Augustine, bacteria evolving resistance due to random mutations.
False.
You are right. Kumasi High. Birds with varied beaks. Birds with varied beak sizes surviving in different environments.
So it is true.
No, it is false. Anlo. Peppered moths changing color due to pollination. Peppered moths, M-O-T-S, changing color due to pollution.
False.
You are right. Preamble to all schools. You have 10 seconds. Helminthic disease can be transmitted through St. Augustine's contaminated food.
True.
You are right. Kumasi High. Touching an infected person.
So it is true.
No, it is a false statement. Anlo, contaminated soil.
True.
You are right. 10 seconds. Preamble is a buffer solution is prepared from a weak acid A and its salt B. St. Augustine's, if more salt B is added to the solution, the pH of the buffer rises.
False.
I'm sorry, it's a true statement. Kumasi High. If the buffer is diluted tenfold with pure water, the pH falls by 1 unit.
So it is false.
I heard the first one, I wanted you to repeat.
I said so.
So, okay. So speak it into the microphone
False.
for me. You are right. Anlo, if the ratio of the concentration of B divided by concentration of A is equal to 1, then the pH of the buffer equals the pKa of A.
Have true.
You are right. Preamble to all schools. 10 seconds. An object is suspended on a spring scale in a moving elevator. St. Augustine's, the scale reading is 0 if the elevator moves up at constant speed.
False.
You are right. Kumasi High. The scale reading is 0 if the elevator moves up with an acceleration equal in magnitude to the local acceleration due to gravity.
True.
It's false. Anlo, the scale reading is 0 if the elevator moves up with an acceleration greater in magnitude than the local acceleration due to gravity. Yes?
False.
You are right. Preamble. That is the preamble. You have 30 seconds. A stretched 1 meter wire, clamped at its ends, is plugged symmetrically at exactly its center, thereby causing it to execute multi-mode oscillations. That's the preamble. St. Augustine's, there is at least one mode of wavelength less than 1 meter.
True.
You are right. Kumasi High. There is exactly one mode of wavelength greater than 1 meter.
False.
It's a true statement. Anlo, there is no mode of wavelength exactly 1 meter.
False.
It's a true statement. Preamble. So the preamble is reactions. Reactions A and B have exactly the same activation energy. St. Augustine's, if A is exothermic and B is endothermic, then the products of A lie at a lower energy than its reactants.
True.
You are right. Kumasi High. If a catalyst is added to A, the enthalpy change of A becomes less negative. If a catalyst is added to A, the enthalpy change of A becomes less negative. Yes.
False.
You are right. And adding a catalyst to reaction A will lower its activation energy below that of B.
True.
You are right. That brings us to the end of round 4.
With a coach extraordinaire like myself, who needs Pep Guardiola? Somebody who's on retirement, who needs a Mourinho? Volta, do we need any of those people? Thank you. So you have me.
We believe we have the man, like MVP will say. We have the man. We're going to conquer.
We have the man.
They should watch out for us. Our team, we are well prepared. We are more ready, and we want to come and conquer the event. Bring the trophy back home to Best Education Services.
We are coming with fire. See, our football team is not here at the moment. They are currently in France.
We are leaving now to Bernabeu. Jose Mourinho wants to train with us for 5 days. He wants us to train with Mbappe's and the Vinicius Juniors and the Bellinghams.
They are training with who?
Zidane. We didn't come to play at all.
We are fully prepared. Our tactics are intact, backed by facts and data. In fact, military, police, we want you.
A combination of Mikel Arteta's strategy, combination of Pep Guardiola, you know, every strategy that matters, but we will not disclose it yet.
The tennis, you know Djokovic? He's the one training our men.
expect the heat now.
For many, success is defined by one path, the white-collar dream.
I want to be a software engineer. I want to be a banker.
But when that door doesn't open, does it mean your story is over?
No, because there are other paths.
Paths built on passion, creativity, and courage.
From season 1 to 3, we've met dreamers who turned rejection into redirection.
They wanted to silence me.
And built today at 4 p.m. on Joy Learning TV and 6:30 p.m. on JoyNews.
The career trail, your success journey begins here.
Anlo Senior High School 34 points and St. Augustine's College 39 points. We are moving straight to round 5. In this round, we have the Gore Riddle Bonanza, which will reward the school that solves 3 or all 4 riddles correctly. At the stage, solving 3 riddles will fetch the team 1,200 Ghana cedis, while solving 4 riddles will fetch the team 1,600 Ghana cedis. The Gore Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Goyle. Good energy. Contestants, I'm presenting to you 4 riddles. I'm presenting to you round 5 with 4 riddles. Each of the riddles has clues. You answer correctly at the first clue, you have 5 points. Second clue, you have 4 points. Third clue, thereafter, you have 3 points. Draw my attention with your bell when your answer is very ready. Here too, we have the 3 seconds rule applying. Let's focus here and listen to riddle number 1. I am a trigonometric identity. I am Pythagorean in origin. I am obtained from the identity
have come up. Consultant has addressed the issue earlier, but after round 4, the results that came out, the gap is a bit huge between St. Augustine's College and that of Anlo SHS, who was second. But initially, there was a protest in round 1 and also after the problem of the day. But we couldn't get access, or you couldn't get access to the consultants. And as a result of that, we had to move to the round 2. Yeah. After round 3, consultant came in that a mark should be awarded to St. Augustine's College, the same as problem of the day. And also the consultant added that a mark or 2 marks should be added to that of St. Augustine's College, making it 3 more points. So that opened the gap for about 4 more points between Anlo and also St. Augustine's College.
Okay, so currently what is happening on stage is that we've just seen that Kumasi High School students, they are off the stage, and Anlo SHS, they are off the stage, just remaining St. Augustine's College. And that is what is currently happening right here in the auditorium. And we're currently in the 4th round of the competition. I mean, we already have the 4th round results. We're about to get into the 5th round of the competition, and we are yet to find out what is happening. But so far, we know that for the last contest for the various auditoriums, we know Abri Girls has qualified. And that was a very interesting contest because it didn't start with Abri Girls leading. It was just flipping in between. Then miraculously, they were able to make sure that they maintained the scene. So Abri Girls, St. John's Grammar, they are all now in the quarterfinal stage. So we're waiting to find out which school would progress to the quarterfinal stage. But we're yet to find out if it's going to continue or not, because all the students, apart from, with the exception of St. Augustine's, that is St. Augustine's students that we can currently see on stage right now. But Collins, from round 1 to round 5, so from round 1 to round 5, what did you see? I mean, what was your observation so far?
So this whole thing came up because of the protest that came up. And initially, we thought that has been resolved. St. Augustine's were in command and leading with about 4 points. We look at after round 4, Quiz Mistress announced the results that St. Augustine's has 39 points and that of Anlo SHS 34. But Anlo SHS teachers will not allow the contest to continue. As a result of that, some confusions came up and a teacher, I don't know whether it's a teacher or the coordinator, has been moved out.
Go back to the studio and come back here to the auditorium, right here at the CNC auditorium.
With economic professor Peter Korte, who will be giving us more insight on the back of this development from the World Bank. But before we do this interview, go straight to the National Science and Maths quiz as the final result is about to be declared.
Smoothly with riddle 1 on the 4th clue. Apparently there was no answer, so I changed my riddle. And from that time, I've been sitting down until this. And we are back from the commercial break. I can't find Anlo Senior High School. I cannot find Kumasi High School. And we don't need contamination. Even eye contact with the teacher. But this time it's not eye contact, too. Come off stage. So it is really communication. I only have St. Augustine's on stage. Per my marks here, 39 points. St. Augustine's is the winner for this competition. On that note, congratulations to St. Augustine's Senior High School. Sorry, St. Augustine's College. St. Augustine's College. So congratulations, St. Augustine's College, for winning this contest and qualifying for the quarterfinals. If your score remains the highest for the day, you will win the PEP Students Highest Score Award, which at this stage is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis. The PEP Students Highest Score Award is sponsored by PEP Students. Every smile matters. The National Science and Maths quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, supported by Go PLC, JoyNews, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, PEP Students, Cowbell, Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, Lomivax, GTP, Spain City, Landromat, Didi Jollof, Bell Beverages, Accra College of Medicine, Coronation Insurance Ghana, Academic City University, and YFM. I am Mrs. Rachel Lano, your quiz mistress, and this is the Primetime production.
Congratulations to St. Augustine winning by beating Anlo and Kumasi Senior High. Now to